We find out
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
precisely where she is in Poland, right?
Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you? I should say good afternoon for me.
Yeah, right. And how was the trip in?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just walking into my room right now. Had a little bit of delays in Detroit and a little delay in Amsterdam, but we made it safe and sound, and it's about 63 degrees here right now in Warsaw. A little cool, but it's going to be warmer. Each day it's going to get a little bit warmer, so they're having a little bit of a cool front come through.
Well, you're warmer there than here.
Really? What's the temperature there?
55 here.
Ooh, yes. Okay, I am not going to complain.
But we're in the morning and you're in the afternoon.
Yeah,
We're going
that's
to warm
true.
up
Well,
a little
that
bit.
is true.
Yeah.
That is true, yes. We're going at 10 minutes till 2 in the afternoon here. And, so we're going to get settled in. And we actually, Monsignor planned a little food tour for us this evening. So we're going to go on a food tour and
Nice.
experience a lot of different Polish cuisine and drinks tonight.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
how fabulous is that? And then you've got all the pilgrims from the Annunciation Radio pilgrimage to Poland joining you late tonight. So they start their process of getting there a little bit later this afternoon, arriving local time, I think early tomorrow morning, right? Or is it?
They should get here around, if everything's on time, around 11:40 in the morning.
Okay.
They'll land in Chopin Airport here in Warsaw, and then first thing they'll do is see the old town, and we'll get some lunch, and then check in at the hotel, and then we'll have mass in the late afternoon, and then dinner, and hopefully they'll be ready for a good night's sleep to start everything off the next day.
Well, it's so great. I mean, this is the Annunciation Radio 15th anniversary pilgrimage to Poland. So obviously, a lot of our listeners are joining on this wonderful pilgrimage. I can't wait to hear. It's always good when you come back from pilgrimage.
Yeah.
What your excitement level is and how you're going to take all of that with you when you come back home. And I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot of great stories from our listeners.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we're going to hear a
be
little check-in every day as
I love
we
that.
go forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping, and that we can get some different people who would be willing to go on the air and get their feedback on it and their insights and what they're seeing and experiencing. Yeah, we'd love to kind of get you a nice variety of pilgrims on the air of those next 2 weeks.
Well, can't wait for that, and can't wait as we go from site to site. Now, I know today, as we said, travel day, they're getting in tomorrow. You're going to take them through town, do a couple things there. What is our first spiritual destination?
Let me see. Because like I said, I just got into the room, but I can pull that up. But I believe we're going to visit I think actually tomorrow, the first spiritual one, we're going to have Mass where Helen Kowalska went into the convent, or that's where she decided when she wanted to go in, and she met her spiritual director and whatnot. So we'll do that actually tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the following day, oh, no, I'm wrong. The following day is where she entered the convent. So we'll celebrate Mass where she entered the convent on Wednesday, explore Old Town, and we'll visit Father Pupalushka's tomb. He's the priest that we've talked about before, where he was murdered in the 1980s. Yeah, and so we're going to visit that tomorrow. So we'll see the Old Town. Yeah, so we'll have a full day on Wednesday, the first, I would say, real full day of the pilgrimage.
Mm.
And that is the thing that we talked about Poland over and over and over again, Maggie, and that is the multitude, the plethora of places you're going to end up going, because there's been so much recent activity in Poland, some historical activity as well, but most of it happening within the last 100 years, all these wonderful things that have taken place in Poland that are so prevalent today in our faith.
Oh, yeah, like we'll be visiting the Franciscan monastery in Nipokalanów, where Maximilian Kolbe started the Immaculata. And, he was, I think, if I remember correctly, he was doing over 1 million copies. He had subscribers. For the dedication to Mary, which he definitely had. So we're excited about that. And, and then we'll end in Czestochowa. So we have a lot going on. We don't want to talk about it all today because we'll try and talk about it each day as we go. Or depending, listening, you're listening to us in the morning, maybe we'll tell you what we did the day before. so you get a good idea of what's going on. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
It's an exciting pilgrimage, obviously, and I know when everybody gets all gathered together, all the traveling is, and everybody's in their places, just to be able to gather for meals and go to Mass and everything, it's just going to be wonderful. And yeah, I can't wait to hear each day what's on or what happened the day before and what's coming up.
And what's nice, Ron, like you said, getting together, especially in the evening after the day, you can share. Everybody likes to share their experiences, and it's amazing to listen to people how they've got something different out of the site than maybe what you did. So it's kind of really nice. I think it just kind of shows where people are in their faith and their spirituality and what they're seeing, receiving. And so even though we're seeing the same things, it's a personal pilgrimage spiritually for each individual, I believe, as well.
And I know you're going to be engaged with many, many things. You've got all those pilgrims that are going to be that are coming and are going to be joining you there. You're going to be taking them from place to place. You've got buses, you've got hotels, you've got other things, you've got dinners that are planned. But I want to ask you to, if you would, help us. We're engaging in a worldwide survey. And so what I want you to keep track of, and if you could keep exact track of this, it'd be very helpful to us. How many people, what percentage of people, when drinking a glass of wine, have their pinky in, and how many have it out?
Okay, well, we'll have to look at that, but, they drink a lot of vodka here as well.
Oh,
so,
what?
We'll see how that goes, too. But whatever, we'll see who's pinky in and pinky out.
Yeah. Well, how is
no matter what they're drinking.
Yeah, right. It doesn't matter what they're drinking. Let's just count pinkies in and pinkies out. Let's just talk about the encounter with the local people there. I would assume they're thrilled to have pilgrims there, but this is such a people of faith that I assume what they're really excited about is just sharing their faith with those who come into the country.
Yeah, the people here are so friendly and beautiful because, they just love having their freedom.
Right.
Many of the people remember having it and then losing it. So the people here are wonderful, friendly, very welcoming, never had any problems. And, it's a nice place to be. It really is. It's just a nice, fun place to be. And like you said, most people here are Catholic and they share and practice their faith. So we're all in this together. We're brothers and sisters in Christ here.
Well, and you're in good company with Monsignor Kabaki there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait. I don't know how our priests do it. We have wonderful priests in our diocese and ones I've traveled with on pilgrimage. The spirituality they bring in the homilies every day for different places, I don't know how they do it, but boy, do they give you a lot to meditate on and think about, and it's awesome. I mean, it's really something. They don't just tie in just the scriptures. They tie in the place where you are and celebrating Mass as well. So the pilgrims are in for a treat.
Yeah, and to your point, and sometimes we forget about this, Poland became independent from Soviet influence just in 1989. So they were being ruled with as we could say figuratively and literally, with an iron fist during all those years. And so just 36 years ago, they gained their independence and are able to govern on their own without that influence, without that authoritative participation from the Soviet Union. That's just 36 years ago. I mean, that's not that long in the history of things.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to think about it, because we're, well, at least for me growing up, you never left the country.
Right.
And you don't think about it. You just assume everybody's the same as you all over the place. And that's not the case. And so we're a little bit spoiled there, but we need to appreciate what we have as well.
Amen to that. All right, the pilgrimage, the power of pilgrimage, getting underway today and tomorrow and continuing through September the 5th with Catholic Faith Journeys. Maggie, McDaniel, and everybody there, boy, we're praying for you, and we're going to be following you, as virtual pilgrims, and we look forward to our daily reports.
Yes, thank you. We do as well. So God bless. Keep us in prayers, everybody, and we'll be praying for you at these holy sites.
Thank you, Maggie. Can't wait to check in. We'll be doing it throughout the week. So can't wait to hear what you're up to tomorrow. Thank you.